Alright guys, so the truck's pretty much done. Motor, trans, stall, pretty much everything I took him was done. Breezy already put a base tune on it until he can get back for the E85 and stuff like that. But right now I am on my way to Summit because I don't know what I did with my pillar pod and the gauges that I had on the black truck. I know the wreck was on the door. I was able to get speakers out, and I honestly thought I took that out too, but I guess I didn't. So I gotta buy new gauges and a new pod, and I need to get a switch for the two-step, because the way they was set up last time is you put, like I told y'all guys in the last video, put your foot on the brake, put your foot on the gas, and then start two-stepping, which kind of, like I said, that really didn't help me, because once it came down to me trying to do a burnout, it would never do a burnout. So I never really got to heat up the tires like I wanted to. So we're getting the button so we can just hold the button when I want a two-step, which I rather that anyway, because that's, for me, that's more comfortable to me, and it's a lot of people recommend that rather than the other way. So we're doing that. But guys, I just spent damn near $800 on some pods, you know, on a pod, 3 gauges, and a damn switch. I definitely remember spending that much money last time. Almost $800. Some may be taxing, but hey, it's in stock, and my truck's pretty much done, and I'm pretty sure those guys are ready for my truck to get out the way so they can bring something else in. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend a little extra money. It's not too much more, but shit, this stuff's expensive. But yeah, so I just put the money in the bank now, and I ordered the parts. So now we're on the way to Summit, and pick the camera back up when we get there. Made it to Summit. This bitch is bad. GT 500 motor in that bitch. Alright guys, so we're already at Extreme. Got the gauges. Got 3. Got one for the trans, got one for boost, and got one for the AFR, which is the wideband. And then we got the pod, the 3 for pod for 3. And then the switch for the two-step. It took Summit forever, man. I was sitting there waiting at least 30 minutes for some goddamn parts. For all these little bitty parts, took them 30 minutes. There was like at least 6 people from behind me that got their stuff before me, but I ain't gonna trip on it, you know. We got our parts with no issues, so we're good. The last setup, everything, I mean, piping goes the same way, intercooler, same intercooler, everything. Only thing different now we got is the catch can. Catch can with these thick ass wires that come with it. Like I said, we took the nitrous stuff off because I'm not running nitrous on it. Eventually I'll put CO2 on it, but until then we're gonna not worry about it. The two-step things behind it, they rewired that, but they still gotta put a button to it. So instead of having it on the pedal, and then they put all the gauges on it, hey, it's time to go home. Only got a little bit to pay left on it. I paid off most of it, so give them their money, and truck be back at home until Breezy gets back down here. And then we can start actually tuning it. Right now it's just on the tune to where I could drive it, but more than likely not gonna drive it because the tires on the front are too big. And as you can see, they're already eating up my tires right there. And then on this side, they've already messed up the fenders from turning in and out, which I ain't tripping on that since we do got new fenders. But yes, you see it's messed up right there. So yep, more than likely today the truck will be in my hands, guys, and then more content, more pictures will be coming soon. It's like a nice little 6.2 swap. Got a nice top to it. This bitch is bad. And the F100, then this one, I fucking lifted F100. Chromed out. even see the face. Deep lip, king lip. Box Chevy still here. They're finishing up with mine. It's actually pickup day today, so I'm gonna pick it up. Can't really get on it with it being a different motor, newer motor, and they had to take it to get machined, so we're gonna have to break it in. I think we're gonna have to take the 20s off though, because guys, I'm back, and today we have the truck back home. Truck's done. I didn't record me picking it up or nothing because they were doing a lot of last minute specs that they had to fix. But I had to change out the front tires. The 20s rubbed too bad. I literally made it barely down the street, had to turn back around. That shit rubbed too bad. I wasn't gonna make it. So I put my 17s back on there. I already see where the 20s messed up my fenders, which they're replacing these fenders and this hood, so really ain't worried about it. But the truck's back in our hands. I got a little feel for it. Definitely feels good. I did get a little vibration while on the freeway, getting off the gas, getting on the gas. I did get a new dry shaft. I'm hoping it's not the dry shaft, but I really can't drive it right now because it's not really fully tuned right. It's running really rich, so drove it here, drove it straight home. Gotta wait till Breezy get back in town. He also needs to change the tire size because the last time I drove this truck when I had the tires on it has a radial, a 315 radial, and right now it's just a regular street tires, 245, something like that. Hold on, it's a little dirt on the camera. But yeah, it was like a 315, now it's like a 245, so that could cause a vibration problem, so he's gonna retune that on the gearing. Honestly, I'm just glad to have the truck back home. We got that ugly ass bumper off welded that was bent. Really need to change out the whole front end, order new lights and stuff like that. But it's a project. We're gonna take this one slowly. We're gonna transform this one. It's gonna be one of those trucks where you're gonna see all over TikTok and Instagram and stuff everywhere. But as you guys do know, as of right now, I guess I'm trending on TikTok because last year in OTM we got into it with a lady at Buc-ee's in Madisonville. And homeboy ended up posting it on TikTok and called her a Karen. And cause in the video, me and her was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. My music was loud. She was complaining, talking about her kids. Like, lady, why are your kids with you at 12 o'clock at night? We literally went through that gas station at midnight. Why would your kids be up that late? So he posted that video. It's going viral. It's already at like 30-some thousand views or likes or some shit like that. So I don't have a TikTok. But if you do recognize me from the video, go ahead and give this channel a like and a subscribe. Stay tuned. That black truck is gone. I did total it out. But we're bringing back an OG of the channel. So here's for the guys that don't know that's new here, here's the OG to the channel. Well, one of the OGs, the black truck is the original truck, but this is also an OG. I've had this truck at least 4 years. It's been sitting for 2, honestly. So here's the truck back in action. It is boosted, running a single 7876 turbo from VS Racing with a Hero on Speed kit. Just the look of it right there. I did just drive it here with no headlights. It was sun out, so hey, fuck it. I didn't get caught. My registration is out. Been out since 20, so yeah. We gonna get work done. You know, I'll get the inspection done tomorrow. Ain't tripping on that. I'll see about getting it, going to get it re-registered. Insurance is on it. Even though this truck sit for 2 years, it had insurance on it, so still has full coverage on it. It's the third brake light from the black truck. Stickers, I do need to get more stickers. It really needs to get a detail. I am gonna hit Homeboy up and maybe he come detail this motherfucker, get it a nice old wash. It deserves it. And we're gonna begin with all the fun shit. So stay tuned. And remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. Let's grow this family. I've been stuck at 25 for a minute. Let's go. Let's get to 30 and eventually to 50 and eventually to 100. Just stay tuned. More videos coming.